Hi, everybody, and welcome to day 5 of the Advent season. I'm Pat. I'm the facility manager here at Fremont Presbyterian Church, and today it's my pleasure to share with you the story of Abram and God's promise. Now, that's found in Genesis chapters 11 and 12, and also chapter 15. As I relate to you this story, I want you to keep in mind what Paul told the Galatians in chapter 3, verse 29 of his letter to them, which reads like this: "And if you are Christ's, then you are Abraham's offspring, heirs according to the promise." Here's the story. Noah taught his sons about God and the world. His sons had sons and grandsons of their own. One of these grandsons of grandsons was named Abram. God had a special plan for Abram. One day, God told Abram to leave his home. God promised that Abram would have a family and that it would become a great nation. He said, "I will bless you and make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. In you, all the families of the earth shall be blessed." That's Genesis chapter 12, verses 2 and 3. But what is a blessing? A blessing is a gift of God's goodness, a part of his plan to bring us closer to him. God promised to bless Abram, and then through Abram, all the families on the earth would have that goodness too. That was a big, important promise. Abram tried to believe God's promise. He took his wife and all his possessions and went where God told him to go. But many years passed, and still, he and his wife had no children. God knew Abram was afraid, so he spoke to him again. God told Abram to look up and count all the stars shining in the sky. He told Abram that his family would be as many as the numbers of stars in the sky. And Abram stopped feeling afraid and believed God again. Now, have you ever had to wait a long time for something? And if you have, what do you do when you're waiting? Oh, that's all for me today. Look forward to day 6 tomorrow.